the Chi-Town experience on the flight. Let me go tune in to Keek on the mic. He gon' make sure we get our news and highlights. When you get on YouTube, you better hit the likes.
The Chicago Bears have suffered another massive blow right before the Jags game. Hey, what's going on, Bears fans? Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Keek on the Mic, the podcast all about the Chicago Bears. As always, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Bears fans, make sure you also do me another huge favor, but also hit the like button on today's episode of Keek on the Mic. So, Bears fans, as we all know, the Chicago Bears are taking on the Jags in London on Sunday. And we also know that the Chicago Bears are already without strong safety Jaquan Brisker as he is dealing with a concussion. So that's already a huge loss to the Chicago Bears defense. But Matt Eberflus confirmed today that second-year cornerback Tyreek Stevenson will also be listed as doubtful, meaning that he will also be unavailable against the Jags on Sunday in London. And this is a huge blow to the Chicago Bears defense, as you know, the secondary is definitely one of the strong suits of this defense. And one of the things I can say about the Chicago Bears, especially on the defense side of the football, is that they have been blessed to have all 11 starters through the first, 5 weeks, stay healthy, be on the field, and be available. And due to that, they have been one of the best units in the National Football League to start the season. But now the Chicago Bears, on the defense side of the football, will get their first huge test without Tyreek Stevenson and Jaquan Brisker. And this is really a huge test for the simple fact that now we really get to see how good the Chicago Bears defense actually is. Usually when you are a good unit in the National Football League, even when you're missing two of your starters, you're still able to perform at a high level, right? You still have guys like Montez Sweat, Javon Dexter having a really good year, Andrew Billings, Darrell Taylor. You still have both linebackers, right? And you still have Kevin Byard, Kyler Gordon, and Jalen Johnson on that defense as well. So yes, Jaquan Brisker and Tyreek Stevenson are huge losses to the defense on Sunday against the Jags, especially a Jags team that is starting to heat up. They finally got their first win. Trevor Lawrence finally looked really good in that win over the Colts. And of course, they have a lot of weapons on the outside, including Christian Kirk. So this is an offense that can definitely exploit a weakened secondary, but I still think the Chicago Bears still have enough pieces on this defense to get the job done against the Jags and hopefully get to 4-2 going into their bye week. So just want to break it down a little bit further for you guys. With Tyreek Stevenson being out for this game against the Jags, that means Jalen Jones will get the start. Matt Eberflus made it very clear that he's confident in Jalen Jones and even a guy like Elijah Hicks taking over for Jaquan Brisker in Sunday's game against the Jags, just for the simple fact that they've also been in this system for a couple of years now, so they're familiar with it. So the coaching staff, including Matt Eberflus, have no problems with Elijah Hicks and Jalen Jones taking over for this game and substituting for Tyreek Stevenson and Jaquan Brisker while they're injured. And rightfully so, Elijah Hicks and Jalen Jones in limited reps when they had to step up for when these guys get injured. They have played really good football for the Chicago Bears. So overall, even though it sucks, right, to have two of your top guys in Tyreek Stevenson and Jaquan Brisker out for this game against the Jags on Sunday in London, I have a lot of confidence in Jalen Jones and Elijah Hicks to be able to fill in and play at a high level. Once again, the Jags do have some talent on that side of the ball. Christian Kirk, Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie, has looked really good as well. And of course, Trevor Lawrence played well against the Colts last week. But at the same time, I've also seen Trevor Lawrence struggle under pressure, right? So the key here is the defensive line needs to get home. We need to see Montez Sweat, Javon Dexter, right? Darrell Taylor really get after Trevor Lawrence to really help guys like Jalen Jones and Elijah Hicks. Once again, I know Jalen Johnson's going to do his thing. Kevin Byard's been playing really well. You have Kyler Gordon. He's been playing really well this season as well at that nickel cornerback spot. But I really want to see Montez Sweat and Javon Dexter and Darrell Taylor have a really, really huge game. Once again, I'm not stressed whatsoever. Yes, I think it's going to be a huge challenge for this defense without a guy like Tyreek Stevenson and Jaquan Brisker because they've been playing really good football this season. But I think we still have enough guys on the defense side of the football on this football team to step up when guys get injured. So it's going to be interesting to see how those injuries affect the Bears defense on Sunday, but I still think they will be able to get the job done and get to 4-2 heading into the bye week. So Bears fans, before I let you guys go, let me ask you guys this. Are you guys concerned at all about the injuries of Tyreek Stevenson and Jaquan Brisker? Let me know down below in the comment section. But as always, make sure you continue to hit that subscribe button and the notification to catch all Bears content right here on the podcast. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. And make sure you share this episode of Kick on the Mic with every single Bears that you know. But other than that, back for all new Bears podcasts right here on Kick on the Mic. Thanks, guys. And as always, bear down.
You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic. You can go and subscribe, cause I be on it right. You ain't bout it, you ain't bout it, you ain't kick on the mic.